Science Speaks!
What is that sound? Is it a room full of crickets? Or is it the field being generated by the screen you're looking at right now? How about that sound? Is that the sound of an alien invasion? Or is it the sound of your cell phone? Ryan Burke here, and we're going to be talking today about the invisible world of electromagnetic fields. Now, the sounds we just heard are recorded using an audio amplifier, which converts electromagnetic energy into acoustic energy, or sound. I'm terrified of alien invasions, but should we be concerned about the devices we become so dependent on, like our laptops or our cell phones? To start, we first have to understand what an electromagnetic field is. Now, the simplest way to describe electromagnetic fields is using a wire. When electric current travels along a wire, an electromagnetic field is generated. But EM fields aren't limited to just wire technology. Our cell phones and our laptops are constantly inundating us with these fields. So what are the consequences of being bathed continuously in an electromagnetic environment? To answer this question, I collected orb-weaving spiders from around Laurentian University's campus and placed them individually into habitats just like this one. They were either exposed to a control condition or an electromagnetic condition for the period of 1 week. Upon visual inspection, there were clear differences in the spiders' webs. Those in the control condition all had webs that were consistent with the typical orb shape, whereas those in the field-exposed conditions all had very little web produced at all, if any. Samples of each were further analyzed using the help of a microscope, where more differences became evident. Those in the electromagnetic condition had no glue droplets evident whatsoever. In fact, the web looked very fine in comparison. Taken together, this evidence suggests that the spiders were actually affected by these very weak electromagnetic fields. Now, I've observed these behaviors, or at least similar changes in behavior, in various species: planaria, slime mold, ants, and even water itself. Sounds intriguing, but I bet you'll be even more interested to find out that the fields used in this experiment are the same fields that you're constantly being immersed in, whether it's your laptop screens, your walls, your lights, anything. You're constantly being immersed in a very similar environment. Got your attention now, don't I? So the question still remains, should we be concerned about being immersed long-term in this electromagnetic environment? So you all know I can't legally lock people up and expose them to magnetic fields for a week, so I had to look elsewhere to find relationships with human behavior or even disease, and what I found might be startling for you. So I looked at factors like homicide rates, suicide rates, infant mortality rates, breast cancer rates, along with other top cancer killers, and their relationship with the electromagnetic environment surrounding them. Now, I know they're totally different things, but it's really interesting that a very strong relationship, can exist between being immersed in this environment, or at least the amount that we're immersed in this environment, and these various factors. Of course, I'm not implying that these fields or this environment is causing cancer or causing homicide rates, but we can think of it much like we think of the relationship of heat and aggression, whereas as the temperature increases, so do the incidence of aggressive behavior. The increase in power density certainly isn't causing cancer or causing violent behavior, but it could be creating an environment where these situations become more likely to occur. Technology has offered us so many advantages. I'm in no way trying to say get rid of your cell phone or laptop, because I sure am not. What I wanted to do was address some of the consequences that our technology may be having on us and its environments. So please, don't be afraid whatever you do. The point of this was in no way to scare you. End scene. Bumblebee, bumblebee, bumblebee. Oh, jeez. I think the wire's cursing me. You're clashing with my shirt. Ah! I know it now. I know exactly what I'm going to say. It just came to me in a vision. So I looked at the... Just joking. My hair's going to be all like... You got stuck. Yes, we are the champions. Wow, I love editing.